Well, I pretty much thought the Cowboys would tell him he got to go.
Mm-hmm.
But they got to get rid of that Tony Romo guy, too. Probably try to get Brady Quinn, you know?
Always with Brady Quinn. Why do you think Brady Quinn is so great?
Hey, man, that guy's great. You know, he's going to be showing some greatness here with these Cleveland Browns. They finally got rid of Kellen Winslow.
Right.
Did you know that the Browns, when they traded Kellen Winslow to Tampa Bay, asked the real Kellen Winslow if he'd like to come play tight end for them?
I don't believe that that's true.
Yeah.
No.
What they asked him.
All right. Well, listen. So
T.O., Terrell Owens' character.
Right.
He signed with Buffalo Bills.
I know that. That's what I mentioned to you.
That sounds kind of fishy.
It does? Why?
That must mean that no other team wanted him.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the story goes, well, I know of at least 3 or 4 teams that have no interest in him, 3 of which already have cut him, so I think we can rule those guys out. And then teams that are winners already, like the Steelers, they would have no use for him. So, yeah, it's somebody who's, taking a shot here, and the Buffalo Bills sort of fit that description. I'm not a huge fan of the move. I don't understand exactly why Buffalo would want to roll the dice with him. But for 1 year, and, a 1-year deal to go up to Buffalo, his history shows that in that first year he's going to be gangbusters. So I guess it will be exciting to see if he can sort of make that Bills team that hasn't been relevant in, a decade now? They haven't made the playoffs?
You know what? He can't catch the ball in hot weather. How's he going to catch it in cold weather?
A good point, yes. I mean, that's it.
He's got really brittle hands, man. His hands. Hello?
Hello, yeah, you cut off there for a second.
Oh.
His hands are what?
Cut off on me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
His hands may break. Hello?
Hello, yeah, you cut off again there, Ed. What's going on?
My phone. I'm on my cell phone. I got to put my charger in. Hold on. Let me charge my phone. Hold on.
Oh,
put this charger in this phone.
If it's not one thing, it's another with you.
There it goes.
Speaking of brittle, how about your phone?
No, it ain't made out of peanut brittle. You ever eat peanut brittle?
Sure.
Yeah, I figured you had.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, it mashed my teeth all up.
It did? You broke a tooth on it?
I cut my tooth on it, my back tooth.
Oh, really?
Peanut brittle, yep, I had to go to the dentist.
That's very interesting. I
don't like going to the dentist.
You don't? Well, who does? No one really enjoys the dentist.
I had a dentist named Dennis, and I thought that was the craziest thing ever.
It's pretty funny.
He was dentist to dentist.
I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, I guess. So, what were you saying about T.O.? He's got brittle hands. He's going to have a hard time catching the ball in the cold. And I'll tell you, he's ripped guys like Jeff Garcia and Tony Romo, who's had some good success there, and Donovan McNabb, who's obviously had a pretty nice career overall. What is it? I think he's going to be disappointed. Trent Edwards hasn't exactly set the world on fire so far in his NFL career. He's shown some flashes, but he's not, he's not a 5-star prospect entering the NFL.
I know, man. You might as well have Herman Edwards out there throwing the ball. It don't make sense with that guy.
Yeah, Herman Edwards. Yeah, it's a good reference there, Ed. So you think, bottom line, good signing for the Bills or bad?
Bills are still the 4th best. Well, you know what? The Bills are the 3rd best team in that division.
Are you sorry that your Colts, now that Marvin Harrison is gone, that the Colts didn't go after T.O.?
Now, I figure the Colts going to get Marvin Harrison back, but I don't want him back. I would have liked to have T.O. on the Colts for 1 year just because there's no way he could talk bad to Peyton Manning.
That's an interesting thought, Ed, and then you think about Reggie Wayne on the other side, and Gonzalez, who's seems like he was coming on pretty good last year, would be a formidable trio.
Yeah, Peyton should have said, hey, you know what, let's sign this guy. He ain't going to say nothing bad to me because I'm the greatest quarterback that's ever been in the NFL.
Nah, I was just talking about.
Talk bad about me.
I was just talking about that. I think Peyton Manning, as a matter of fact, has a lot of pressure on him going into next season.
Hey, breaking news: the Rams release Orlando Pace. Oh,
how about that? Yeah. Well, but listen, Ed, I was just talking about Peyton Manning and the fact that he has a lot of pressure on him going into next season. Roethlisberger, because Roethlisberger has one more Super Bowl ring. Peyton Manning, for all of his.
It's a team. You guys forget, it's a team effort. don't get caught up on that stuff, man. You can't get caught up on Super Bowl rings.
Well, he has a terrible postseason record, and if he is the face of the team, and the team has been built up around him to suit what he needs.
Listen. His offense has been built around him. You can't build a defense around him.
Mm-hmm.
If Peyton Manning had the Baltimore Ravens or the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, we'd be having like a 10-peat right now. There's no doubt about it. Just like the San Diego Chargers when they had one of the top 5 quarterbacks ever, Dan Fouts.
All right, settle down with top 5. But all right, I follow your point. Yes, they didn't have a good defense.
You don't understand about Dan Fouts?
I understand about him. I watched him. He was a great quarterback.
Terry Bradshaw had a great defense.
Yes, he did.
Terry Bradshaw did not have a good offense.
What are you talking? That's absolutely incorrect.
Come on now. Those guys, Lynn Swann and John Stallworth, could not play in today's game.
Oh, stop it. John Stallworth wouldn't be good in today's game. 6'3" and fast. Lynn Swann with those hands.
Wayne Corbett written all over him.
Wayne Corbett is today's Lynn Swann.
No, John Stallworth.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, very good. Yeah, they do seem very similar. Yeah, in stature and otherwise.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, Ed, listen, I wanted to get you on the line because we started a little something where you were sharing.
Put me on then. I don't care.
What?
Put me on.
You're on right now. What do you think we're doing here?
Oh, we're on the show right now?
Yes.
You didn't even tell me.
Well, I figured you assumed it. When I told you, when you said, "What are you doing?"
You talked about you was coming out here to visit and.
Yeah. Well, you also said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm doing the podcast." I thought that was a good indication that that's what I was doing right now.
You know what? I never know what's going on with you.
Mm-hmm. Well, fair point. All right. Well, listen, Ed, I like to hear your good side and bad side. And, of course, it's the Ed Super Deluxe website.com where you list off your good side and bad side. You just kind of look at what's going on in the world and in your personal life, and you have a good side and a bad side, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, yeah. So, all right. I think that's a pretty human experience. Everyone can relate to that. So why don't you tell us right now, who's on the good side right now?
Right now on the good side.
I remember you had buffalo wings on a couple of weeks ago, right?
They ain't on there this week.
Oh, they're not. Okay,
I got a Colt on there just Saturday because he re-signed with the Colts.
I saw that.
I'm so proud of that kid. He should have been the NFL MVP this year.
A little bit of a stretch, but okay, yeah. So he did show his worth. His absence at the start of the season proved his worth, actually.
Yeah, because he tells all those linemen what to do. He calls the sets in the play. See, everybody gives the quarterback too much credit.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, you're the one touting Peyton Manning. So, all right, anyway, all right. So, Jeff Saturday on the good side. Give us one on the bad side.
Oh, you want a bad side one?
Yeah. Let's go back and forth. One good, one bad. That's a nice way. A yin and yang, as it were.
All right, well, on the bad side, number 5, I got my brand new 1993 Altima car. It don't run no more.
It already broke down. You just got that car, 2 months ago?
I off of that thing, man, brand new.
Yeah.
And broke down on me.
I'm sorry to hear that. So what are you going to do? You going to have to buy a new one, or is it in the shop?
No, I got my van that my son bought me.
Oh, I forgot. So you have a van that your son got you.
I was driving him back and forth because I didn't want to put miles on him. Mm-hmm. And that Altima thing broke.
I'm sorry to hear about that. So that's on your bad side. All right, now let's go back to the good side.
Number 4, I got that Octo Mom. I like her. She is good looking.
Well, all right. Well, listen, I guess personal taste is personal taste.
You can't say she ain't the hottest thing you've seen on 2 legs.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to get into her physical appearance. I think she definitely seems to have some self-worth issues. I mean, she's got those lips that are all, that the collagen lips and everything. That seems a little strange for someone who is struggling financially to be investing in getting, plastic surgery, basically.
I don't know if she had no surgery or not.
But also, it's a little strange, too, the whole 14 baby thing, right?
Well, she's maybe ready for a good time.
Always glass half full to you. All right, so that's good side. I'm surprised by that one. How about another bad side?
Well, this from about a week or 2 ago, but the guy still is a big bum and a baby to me. That's Jay Cutler.
Oh, really?
The
That's
Broncos
interesting.
want to trade me. Oh, you know what? Hey, it's a business, man. It ain't fun and games.
Yeah, but I think that the Broncos handled it about as badly as they could handle it. And besides that, I also think that from where I sit, I would much rather have Jay Cutler than Matt Castle. Not you?
No, no. Because Franklin's favorite team is Denver Broncos,
Mm-hmm.
and when they pulled that stunt, being 7-4, and benched Jake Plummer for this Jake Cutler kid,
Mm-hmm.
I just showed you right there they didn't know what they was doing. That's why they had to fire Mike Tomlin, or not Tomlin, but
Shanahan.
I wish Mike Tomlin was the coach.
Well, he's
But
not.
Mike Shanahan, they're talking about Tomlin may be the coach in a couple of years. But
No.
We'll get to that in a couple of years.
No, I haven't heard about that.
Yeah.
No. So all right. So so Jay Cutler on the bad side. Now give us the number one